Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars.
Welcome back!
I am your friendly neighbor Pokeprof, and with me as always is the lovely Kitty Cross.
Meow!
So yeah, when we last off up here, we had just gotten knocked out by Gaz and Gino here in Rosetown, and apparently Gaz has discovered that Gino can walk and talk and do all sorts of stuff.
And of course his mother is completely disregarding it like it's just child's imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Like any good mother does.
Just
It's
about.
like, yes, that's nice, sweetie.
And he gets timed out. And Gino doesn't know his own strength. Now, what I'm going to do right here is, if my memory serves me correctly, yes, let's stay for a nap. Yay! And this is actually one of the better places to come because you can just get free in healing. Toad? That's not what I was wanting to get. I got a flower tab.
Hey, Mario!
I never knew that Toad existed. Alright, let's use the flower tab, and let's go ahead and...
I swear to God, the voice that they've actually given Toad in the games is absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, just a bit. Alright, let's try this one more time, because hopefully this will initiate the thing that I'm wanting to initiate. Come on, game, don't let me down. And you let me down. Maybe we have to go finish the next area first. So let's go ahead and do that.
Are you trying to do what I think you're trying to do with a specific character making an appearance?
Yes. So the reason I'm actually coming over here in the item shop is I want to make sure we have some items in stock. We got some pick-me-ups, honey syrups, wow, 10 of them. Mushrooms, able juices, yeah, so we're good on that. And this is the character I'm wanting to talk to because she actually has new equipment, which I believe, yep. So we also have the jump shoes, antidote pin, wake up pin, true form pin, which we got from the chest in Kero Sewers, and the fearless pin.
Kero.
The fearless pin is actually the one you're probably actually going to be wanting to pick up for a lot of future enemies. I really don't care for it now, but you will see me pick it up for a particular boss down the line. But let's see, let's go ahead and equip this up. Oh, that's not what I want. So we get a nice little increase in our magic defense and defense for Mario and Mallow, and we should be good here. Now time to, as I said before, visit the most well-known place in Mario history, the Forest Maze. I'm so resisting singing a song that we all know at this point. But let's just say that this place is famous for a good reason. But we also have a new enemy here, the Wriggler. You can actually go and continuously jump on his head, and if you do it well enough, he eventually will actually spit out a frog coin.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of practice. And along it, we also get the Amanita, which is a mushroom enemy. Wrigglers are actually pretty dang durable, and they will always use Vigor Up if you go and hit them. The Amanitas actually have a special ability that will actually turn you into a mushroom, which we should actually be seeing right here.
Well, if you have the true form pin,
yeah,
you should be able to.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. So this is why the fearless pin is really good, because we get enemies that will cast, well, fear on us. We got the shakes.
You got the shakes.
Mm-hmm. There we go. That's probably the one thing that probably makes the status effect equipment not that useful in this game, is the simple fact that, well, all those status effects disappear after battle. So, it's like poison isn't that deadly on its own, but damn it! Yeah, the mushrooms I've been picking up will sometimes be, well, the mushroom enemies instead. So you can't be too careful. They also tend to get 2 turns, and I don't know why. I think it's because of their speed. We also have the rat fangs from the Kero sewers here, so... Alright. I'm sorry, I'm going to be singing this song this entire time.
Actually, isn't it just Kero sewers?
You said Kero, so I thought it was Kero.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was making a reference to... Oh, God, I just forgot what the name of the anime was. With all those frogs from outer space.
Frogs from outer space? What anime is this?
Oh, God, I can't remember the name of it.
Actually, since it was actually mentioned by a friend of ours, I want to specifically psychopath this enemy. Let's see if I can time it right. Yes! Don't confuse me with somebody else! Believe it or not, yes, that isn't actually a full-on reference to Donkey Kong. Also, the gorilla is actually, or... Am I saying that right? Gorilla?
I don't know. How is it? Oh, yeah. It's still pronounced gorilla, but it's spelled like gorilla as in guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I'm not sure if there was a different pronunciation of it. It's not a word you hear too often.
I hear it all the time on the news.
Oh, dear God. But anyway, going down there...
That wasn't a joke.
No, I know it wasn't a joke. That's just tells you what kind of state of things are in. But anyway, no political talk here. Meh. Away with that! This is a game! And now, we awake the Wiggler! Woo!
Boy.
You can actually go back down there and see him again. But you can't wake him up this time. Oh, wait! Oh, maybe that's a different area. I could have sworn you could see him again. Oh, well. There we go. And then we go in here. Ah, there he is. This is where the little guy went. You can jump on him all you want. He'll sleep through it. Alright, let's fight some rat fangs. These guys will actually come into you in droves of like 3 to 5. But a good chunk of them will run away and they're super easy to kill now. Good source of money, though. That goes to drop 12 coins for those 2 rat fangs. So if you ever really needed to grind money, which you never really in this game, this is a good place to do it. The problem is they're all faster than us, so yeah. Milo, see if you can kill them all with a single Thunderbolt attack. Yep. Yeah, 30 coins out of that. And an able juice. Not too bad if you say. Alright, so let's see. I don't think there's anything here. And I don't think there's anything down here other than a stupid mushroom. Alright, I'm gonna focus on the ape because, you know, fake DK is kind of really durable.
Fake DK.
Well, that's what he is. We can't confuse him with the actual real McCoy.
You mean the real DK?
You know what I meant. Also, I just noticed Mario and Malo's health is a little bit lower than I thought. So, let's see. Yeah, nothing over here. Okay. One thing I love is the fact that you can still use healing abilities like HP Rain outside of battle.
Can or can't?
You can. So essentially, it's kind of like some other RPGs where it's like you can use cure and whatnot. Now, in this area, and I believe it's over in this corner over here, is, there we go, our first red essence, which is one of the more powerful game-breaking items in the game.
I do not remember that being there. I'm glad you did.
Yeah. The red essence, essentially once you use it, you will not be attacked for 3 turns during battle. Very, very powerful weapon. Or item. Meh. Alright, so now going in here, we now have the true maze. And as you saw there, go away, go away, go away. Let's get away here. As you saw, we actually saw Gino go to technically the right. We don't want to go that way just yet. We want to follow the little guide that we got from the Mushroom Man back in Rosetown, which was left, left, straight, right. Now, I forget, honestly, how it's done properly. I think it's from where Mario's facing.
From where you're standing, yes.
Yeah, so
left here.
Then left here.
Then
straight across. And then to the right.
Not that right. You just went left.
Sorry. See, this is why it's known as the Forest Maze. So.
Okay, left. Fudge.
I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. It's just the way the Forest Maze works. Left. God damn. Thankfully, the enemies aren't that strong. Particularly the buzzer is fairly weak, all things considered. Oh, thank you for missing me. Stop poisoning me! Alright, that's a dead monkey. Attack up, which is completely useless because we're going to be killing the buzzer in 1 hit. Like I said. Alright, so... Alright, left, straight,
down,
and then right. And there we are. The flying V of chests, which contain... If it would actually hit me, a frog coin, flowers, and a full heal. Not bad.
Yay!
And now time to reset this entire thing so we can go the correct way to find good old Blue Boy. So it's down here.
Except you ran into a damn mushroom again.
Yes, unfortunately that's the problem of Forest. The Forest Maze is just so many enemies that you can run into super easy. You know, just one thing I kind of realize now that would have been a dickish thing for them to do, and it's kind of common for you to see in games these days. They could have made it so that Mario had different ranges in his attack. You know how his shell, he's kicking the shell up into the air to hit these enemies? They could have made it so that if he was like equipped with the hammer, he would not be able to hit those enemies normally.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah. Alright, I think this is the one where we kind of like left to guess. There we go. And there we go. And then we're out of the Forest Maze.
Yay! Up, here comes the next boss.
Yes, the next boss, Papyrus.
Wait, what?
He says, "Nya."
I didn't even notice.
Nya. See? And he's kind of like Papyrus too. He's a bit of a goofball. I'm sorry, I just love Undertale.
Papyrus is more likable, though.
Much. Boyer here is considered probably one of the more hated of the bosses, and you'll see why once we get to fight him. And I would love for Mario to be frickin' Bruce Lee here. Now here's something interesting. One of the things we know about the Smithy gang is that they're all looking for these stars, right? Or at least that's what it seems to be when we get to some of the later bosses from Smithy's gang. But for these first two bosses, for Mac the Knife and Boyer the Bow, they don't seem to really care. They're just kind of there to make chaos.
Well, that's pretty much what initially Smithy had in mind as his goal anyways, to basically make it a world of weapons and chaos. And when they found out about the stars, he figured he could use them to his advantage.
Good point. A lesson I will teach you! Yeah, when I first fought this guy, I thought I was going to have to be fighting a boss and 4 more villains, kind of like Mac the Knife, because he had those little bows. Also, birdies!
Cute little birdies. Tweet, tweet.
You gonna help, huh? Whack that weirdo? Save the guy in blue? Me too! I'm a poet and I didn't know it! But from over here? And the birdies go bye-bye.
Bye-bye, birdie.
And thud. Malo's kind of the monkey throughout this entire game, really.
Monkey?
It's a term I remember seeing over on TV tropes. The butt monkey. It's essentially where the character is the laughingstock throughout the entire series, or a good chunk of the series. Like, Sokka from Avatar would be considered the butt monkey.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's a special magical arrow. It floats via telekinesis. Woohoo! Boy, are you okay there? You kind of look a bit dizzy. We should be asking you that, Mr. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Well, this is what happens when you fall on your face, Malo. But enough with the cutscene, guys. We gotta actually get to the fight. Because we're kind of ignoring the boss here. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so now we have Gino as our third party member. We technically don't even know his name, but, well, it's kind of said there.
No, I always thought his name was pronounced Gino.
We've had this discussion before, hon.
We have?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's been a while.
No worries.
It's been a little while since we started this recording, since the last one.
Yeah, just a bit. That's what happens when real life and sickness gets in the way. But here is the main mechanic of Boyer that he's going off. He will actually summon your 3 buttons, your magic or special, your attack, and your item buttons. And if he hits any one of those buttons with an arrow, that ability is locked and you cannot use it until he does the next one. It can be really annoying if you have characters that are specifically focused towards one particular ability. For example, we now can no longer do our physical attacks. Which indicates, considering both Malo and Gino are very magic-based characters, not too bad. No, I gotta remember the timing on the Gino beam. I think it's release Y right as the second thing comes up. Alright, so I'm going to see. One thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to psychopath perfectly all the bosses. We didn't really get to show it with Mac because Malo wasn't too high enough level back then. But I'm going to try to do it for all the guys from now on, just so I could show what they're thinking. What's with these folks? Bolt. Yeah, I think the other ability that this guy can do is Staticky, which is basically an an AoE electrical attack.
I was just about to say, what the hell is EOE?
EOE-O-O. Alright, let's see if we can just kill him with the super jump now, because he should be low enough health. Also, I did not mention it. This special super jump here is, well, a bit of a bother if you ask me. Also, I just realized how low Mario is on health. One of the main mechanics of this game is that you can do a lot of jumps with your super jump ability, with the maximum being about 100. And there's an actual, not so much an achievement, but more of a special little thing if you get 100 jumps. We won't go into too much detail about that right now, but needless to say, first off, if you can get to 100 jumps, you're not human. That's one. And two, you get one of the better items in the entire game. But you should be just about dead here, Mr. Bow.
Mr. Bow.
And there it goes. Now we gotta go back to magic. There we go, static E. I was hoping you would show that off. Holy crap!
You just knocked out Gino.
I know. Well, this is the case, we get to show off the pick-me-up finally. Which is essentially our rezzing item in the game. It's our Phoenix down. Now let's heal Mallow up.
Phoenix down. Jesus did it. You can too.
Really?
A friend of mine came up with that saying once, and I so want to see that on a t-shirt.
Okay, then. Alright. I think I got the timing back for that ability. And I'm out of jumps, so let's go and hit you with the orbs. But you get 2 rewards for doing really high super jumps. The first one is, I want to say, 30 jumps. And the other one I know is 100.
I thought there was something you get between 200 too.
Not so sure about that. I'll look it up and I'll put it up on screen if that is the case.
And Boyer is kaput.
Mm-hmm. We get 20 of experience, which is probably the most experience we've got at this point. 50 coins and a flower box, which is basically a flower tab plus 5.
We have cut his strings.
Mm-hmm. And now Mario reached level 7, which, according to things here, he should be getting a bonus to his health. Which is the case. Yes, it is. Cool. Mallow also reached level 7, so that should be the same bonus. Yes, it is. Cool. Alrighty then. And now we get to learn a little bit more about Mr. Doll here. Mr. Dollface. I'm a visitor from above. Oh. And one of the few times Mallow actually jumps as high as Mario. This is where we learn about the Star Road. Something that will be a running theme throughout Mario RPGs, pretty much from this point onward into the future. Only it's when like a Sticker Star and Color Splash does it really stop doing the whole, Magic Star abilities. But essentially what we're learning here is that the Star Road is essentially what grants wishes in Mario's universe. Mm-hmm. With the destruction of it, thanks to the giant sword and Smithy's gang, no more wishes can come true. Also, I'm not 100% certain, but I think what Mallow's saying here, that this star is part of your Star Way, is actually a reference to the star paths in Super Mario for the Super Nintendo. But yeah, to go and repair the Star Road, we have to find all the broken pieces. We've already got one from Mac, and now this is our second one from Boyer.
Yeah, I've always wondered, whenever you're going to find certain objects in Japanese games, why is the magic number always 7?
It's not something you just see in only Japanese. It's also in American culture you see that as well.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know. I don't know culture that well. My name
Are you
is...
saying you're uncultured?
Just a little. My name is Heart. Musical note, exclamation point, question mark. But it's how to pronounce, so just call me Gino. Or Gino. Or however you want to say it. Now grab the star, Mario. Honestly, just for the purposes of this LP, we're going to be calling him Gino. Because that's just what I'm used to calling him. And now we have our second of 7 star pieces.
Blue and green.
Mm-hmm. Let's get this show on the road.
Azul y verde.
And we now have our third party member. I heard everything. Who would have known that star was so important? I gotta inform Smithy. And now we know everything about the shooting stars. And now we also get to see Gino is in our party. We will learn his new ability at level 8, and yeah, hold Y right before the discharge for his special thing. And if my memory serves me correctly, yeah, Gino is one of our fastest characters, a speed of 30 compared to Mario's 20.
So that means he acts faster in battle, yeah?
Yeah, acts faster in battle. He'll usually be the first one to move. He also has higher attack naturally at 60, although his magic attack is lower. So he's more of an actual physical attacker. I just remember using him as a magical attacker always. But that's one cool thing about this game. You can actually go and level up your characters as you wish. But leaving the Forest Maze, we can actually go continue onward to the Pipe Vault and then to Moleville, which is actually the new map.
But we want to go back to Rosetown first for some special items.
Mm-hmm. There is one in particular. First off, everyone's happy and you get to actually hear the true music of Rosetown now that, well, no more arrows are being shot from the sky. I'm Mario. The main thing we were here for is to talk to Gaz, because we get to show that Gino is here or in our party now. And Mom doesn't still believe him. The missing star pieces. And then, remember how we had Mario do his little miming stuff earlier? Well, we get to see it again. One of my favorite bits. Yay! Budding! That's the good sound. Do 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 do. Nope. Nada. You ain't getting shit, mate.
I also love the fact that Mario is just hanging there in the air.
And thud. That's one thing I kind of wish they would see back in other Mario RPGs is the face faults. I know it's a bit of an anime trope, but it's kind of silly. But there's the main reason...
I love that Mal is holding Mario back because he said Mario needs all the help he can get.
Mm-hmm. I just forgot how much just, like, weird humor there was in this game. But this is the main reason we came back, is to get the finger shot. This is basically Gino's main weapon for him to start out with. And a prep, just in case. Be equipping
you know what I just thought of? Because he uses the finger shot. First thing that came to my mind was Shining Finger!
But that is Gino's main weapon, and we actually get it earlier, because otherwise we would have to buy it from Moleville. Now, will you actually go and... Need coffee, keep away.
That's the way my mom is.
So now, if I can... Before we leave off for this episode, will you please activate the thing I want to activate? Please, please, please.
You're desperate to show this off.
I
aren't
want
you?
to show it. It's cool. Few games do this. Yay!
There we go.
Everyone, meet Link from the Legend of Zelda games. This and one other character make surprise guest appearances in this game when you go and either finish certain parts of the game or visit an inn. Link is this one and this inn.
Of course, anytime you try to talk to him, all you hear is the
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yep. I'll be showing the next person when they become available. But that's not for a while yet. But with that said, we've been doing this for almost half an hour. I think it is time to say goodbye.
Aww.
But we'll be back with the next episode when we actually go into the pipe vault. Until next time, my friends. See you later.
Bye bye. Woohoo!
Yow!